Okay, there we go. Didn't realize my camera was going to be 10 years away from me. Hold on, let me just turn my light on real quick. There we go. Oh, okay, my light said no. Technical difficulties. All right. Gotta real quick fix this. Sorry about that. Okay, I think we're all set then. Oops. Okay, everything looks good on my OBS. Everything looks good on YouTube. Let me know if anything is too loud or too quiet. I can adjust as needed. The game audio might be a little loud, so just let me know if it needs to be changed. Otherwise, I think we should be good. I'm actually going to turn the game audio down just a tiny bit. I know the music can be a little loud. I even turned the music down in the settings, so hopefully. All right. Everything looks good to me. Let's go ahead and get into that. All right, so if you read the title or description, I'm just kind of messing around in my Wolfquest save. I've had this legacy for a very long time. Been playing it for... Here, I'll show you. So this is the wolf that I'm currently playing with. And this was her father. And I do believe... Oh gosh, I don't even remember. We've been through a lot of wolves, but these family trees go back very far. I wanted to make like a full family tree at some point. Dunmere and Willow. Oh yeah, I forgot about Willow. Oh my goodness. How could I? This is the wolf that started the whole legacy though. My oldest wolf, age 10. He was an iron wolf. And I actually played with him on accurate mode. This was before Unforgiving came out. That was the new difficulty. I plan on playing that one as well once I'm done with the achievements, but I was like, I'm not hunting for achievements while playing on Unforgiving. I play on easy when I'm achievement hunting because that just doesn't sound fun. But yeah, we started with Asher and we've been through quite a few. This is my multiplayer wolf. And now we are on to Moonstone. I've played through all of the maps. Tower Falls just came out. I don't have it yet. I was gonna wait until I finished Hellroaring because that was the only one I had left. I only had like 10 achievements left in the game, and a few multiplayer ones, and then they released the new map, so we have quite a few to get through here. I only have 4 left on Hellroaring, but the one of them is perfectly balanced, which is having a litter with 3 males and 3 female pups at the balanced rock den, so it's going to be just straight RNG. So I think that is going to be the hardest. Shush. So yeah, let's just get in. We are currently on year 1 with this new pack. Moonstone left, what was it, Lost River, and she came to Hellroaring and found her mate here, Runeheart. They had a litter of 7 pups on their first year. As you can see, we only have 1 survivor, but I kind of did that on purpose. I'm trying to keep the litters kind of small because it gives us a better chance of having a larger litter of 6 at the balanced rock den because that's required for the achievement. So trying to keep the survivors a little bit lower. I did not intend to only have 1. I wanted like 2 or 3, but you know, it just kind of happened. So I don't know why I have such low health. I don't know what happened. So, yeah, we're just gonna play the game and right now the only thing that we can really work on because of how our territory is set up and how the map is set up right now is going through the motions and playing the game and just going back to that den site over and over again to get that achievement, because then eventually we have to shift our territory because I need to end up here for the white meat achievement, which is killing the leucistic elk, which only spawns up here, and then also Hunter's Homestay, which is spending 5 days at the Hunter's Lean-To rendezvous site, which is up here somewhere. And then the other one that I have left is Pool Party, which is taking a swim with your pups at the pool below Cottonwood Falls, which is all the way over here. So I was kind of thinking we could set the territory up to be kind of like this, but that's going to be a whole project for later. So for now, we'll just focus on what we got. And I think right now we need to sleep and heal up. And it's going to be a lot easier to get through the rest of the year since we only have one pup. We can just kind of speed run it, I think. And then get back to spring again. I mean, if we're lucky, we'll just get the balanced, perfectly balanced one out of the way right away. But, you know, we aren't, it's not that likely. Okay, dude, I literally got a rabbit right there. You don't need to feed her. God, the AI, the NPCs in this game are not the brightest. Drives me nuts. I'm glad that she was the one that survived, though. I like her coat. I was disappointed, though, because this litter was 7 pups, and we had 6 females and 1 male. I wish the male would have survived, but he got sick way earlier on. He didn't make it. That happened super early. Alright, yeah. I'm honestly just gonna kind of speed run these best I can. It should also make the young hunters quest relatively easy since we only have 1 pup. She'll be able to do most of the damage, get all the XP, and shouldn't take too long. Oh, it's actually almost that time anyways. So that's perfect. What are you at? Okay. Pretty good. Yeah, we should be fine, I think. Might even be able to sleep through all the days that we have left until... Can you feed her anymore, or are you done? I don't know what percentage, like, their food has to be at for them to feed the pups. I can do it one more time, though. No sleep again. And hopefully... I don't think we're quite there yet. We might have to do one more hunt before we get to the next quest. Possibly. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, I can't anymore. I can get this rabbit, though, that's right in our freaking camp. He's an idiot. Stupid rabbit. Tricks are for kids. I think it's silly rabbit. There you go. That'll be good for today. I see coyotes out there in the distance. You see that? Way out there. They're gonna try and come in soon, but we might just get through the quest before they do. Come on. Ugh. I didn't want to have to do another hunt. That's so annoying. Especially because I know we're gonna get it, like, the next day. But whatever. I guess. Ooh, that's rival wolf scents. I don't see them, though. Yeah, there's the coyotes. Where'd they go? There they are. Get out of here. You guys ain't scary. I don't even think they can really kill the pups at this age anyways. I'm pretty sure the pups fight back at this age. Because they're like the same size as the coyotes. I don't even know why they try. Alright, let's go hunting. He's not responding to me. Maybe he'll follow. What do we got going on? A whole lot of nothing. Okay, yeah, he's following. There's pronghorn. I hate hunting pronghorn, though. They're such a pain. They're so fast. I like to go for mule deer when we have this small of a pack, because one mule deer feeds all of us, and they're much easier to take down than a elk, at least in easy mode. In, like, anything higher than, like, intermediate difficulty, I would say absolutely not. Elk is by far easier, but oh, there's mule deer. Scent the purple. Now, where are they? Probably. I haven't been doing a very good job with keeping up with the territory this season, but it's okay. We're about to finish this quest anyways, and we have to go around to the borders. So, we'll just hit all of these with the pup, which we need to name as well. So with this pack, all of my packs have themes. So, like, the very first pack was the Ashen pack, and they were all fire-related names. So I had Asher was the founder, his mate was Ember. They had so many pups, but, like, some of the examples were, like, Volcano, we had, Magma, we had Ash, we had so many that I can't even remember them all. Lots of names. And then after the Ashen pack, we had the Hearthwood pack, which was, like, nature inspired, like, homey. So, like, we had Hearth was the founder of that pack. That was cool because one of the things that I always like to do is the founders of the pack are how the name of the pack is created, right? So, like, with Hearthwood, the wolf that dispersed from the Ashen pack was Hearth, and that's who I played as. And then her mate was, like, Ashwood or something. So then Hearthwood became the name of the new pack. And then all of the theming came from that. So we had, like, tree names, we had plant names, like I had bramble and then, like, birch and all kinds of stuff like that. And then from that pack came Willow, and we had Willow's mate's name was Dunmere, and their pack was Willowmere, and it was like fantasy, folklore, like if you would go to like a swamp and name from that like a bunch of mystical, I don't know how to describe it, kind of like that. That one was fun. I liked that pack a lot. And then Moonstone here came from that pack. And then we have Runeheart, and their names created Runestone. So this pack's theme is going to be gems, geodes, stones, rocks, anything from like sapphire to granite. I'm not super picky about it. Like, you can have so many wolves in a pack, and like, you can have so many names that you have to come up with that you can't be super particular. Like, it's like, oh, my pack is just gonna be, named after precious metals. It's like, I think you're gonna run out of names. Maybe not, but like, I remember playing the Ashen pack, and that pack went on for so long. So long I played that one. And I was running out of names towards the end. I had to kind of like stretch it and get creative. I'll have to look at the family tree. At one point, I was actually making a family tree on a separate application for the whole family line, not just the Ashen pack, but like everything. I would love to do that again to get to the point where I am now. Because it's crazy how far down we've gone. It's pretty cool. I mean, you can tell just from the numbers of the wolves now, because, let's see. We have 9, 6, and I think we started at like 1, 0 something. So we definitely come pretty far. I've been playing this legacy for a long time. There we go. We did it. Awesome. Okay. So now we have to name her. This is kind of my tradition with this game. I like to name them once they hit this point. It's like 6 months old or something. It's just better because then they are almost guaranteed to survive. At least in easy mode. Okay. We need to come up with a name for you. Let's see. Think you're the only survivor of a litter of 7. We need something kind of like a strong name, but still like fitting for like her gray coat. I'm thinking Quicksilver is actually kind of nice. Let's go here. There we go. That's a good name for a future alpha as well. I like the longer names for alphas. I don't know, it just seems fitting. Alright. Now, we'll just kind of go around the territory, hunt anything we find along the way for XP for her. Sleep a few times, and we'll be done with this quest, and we can cross our fingers and toes for the balanced rock, or perfectly balanced achievement. So let's head out. I think we'll kind of just... Well, okay, so let's think about it. We want to end up here, right? Like, we want to finish our journey here. So maybe we should kind of go this way and then loop around. That might work better. If we go, like, you know, or something. I don't know. I'm just trying to do it in a way that makes sense. Oh, here, perfect. Let's go. Oh, this one's a fawn. Alright, Quicksilver, get in here. Gotta take some bites out of this. Gotta get your XP up. Sometimes they don't start right at the beginning, so she might not. Because of the fact that we just left. She might not have enough competence yet. But we'll get there. Happy to eat it, though. That's okay. Every hunt we do is better chance for her to get more XP. So, which means closer to finishing the quest. Oh god, I forgot about the freaking river down here. Sorry, we should be able to get going this way. Cross here. That's the one thing, like, I mean, I know that's the point of Hellroaring, but it does make gameplay a little more frustrating, is how freaking hilly it is. Goodness gracious. It is very hard to traverse. But that's okay. It does make it a little more interesting in comparison to the flatter maps. Bison. I'm gonna stay away from those for now. Do not have a big enough pack for that yet. Hold on, I received a text from my mother. I need to answer that. Okay. We can do that too. See? Moose. Alright. Yeah, I think what we'll end up doing is kind of a loop around. We'll kind of do like a, you know? Yeah, that was really descriptive. I'm kind of hungry. Should have eaten before I started streaming. That was silly. Didn't eat breakfast yet. Oh, my bison. Jesus. Oh, there's elk here too. Good God, what is happening? Suppose we could go after an elk calf. Oh, there's a wolf there. Excuse me, can you GTF out of our territory? Probably a dispersal. Get out. Yeah, that's right. Run. Punk. Get out of here. Alright. I think we're gonna leave the elk for now. I don't want Quicksilver to lose too much health because it's still a little early. I don't want to sleep quite yet. I like to kind of do it. I have to sneeze. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Oh, oh, mule deer. I think I need to grab a snack. So my stomach is growling. Okay. I'm gonna be right back. I need a snack. I got a bagel. Life's good. Okay. Anyways, back to what we're doing. Probably good that I got a bagel, so I have something to do while we're just walking. So that's what the majority of this quest is. I swear, Wolfquest is just half of a walking simulator. Don't get me wrong. I love the game, but man, is it a grind. Where the heck is everybody? Oh, you guys are right behind me. Okay. Cross the river! Here we go. You guys stuck back there? Yeah, they'll teleport, it's fine. Told you. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but my cat's making noise in the background. Jesus, that elk is really close. That was loud. Screaming in my ear. Where are we? Oh no, the Enchanted Forest is far away. I want to show you guys something cool. Oh my god. Frame rate, bro. One of my biggest complaints of this game. The performance is not good. Because there's not really a good reason that I can run Red Dead at max graphics and not have any performance problems on my computer. But I can't run this game on max graphics without performance issues. At that point, it's not a computer problem. It's a program problem. But it's known that this game isn't very well optimized. Are these not counting as borders? I thought they did. I think it depends on the map, because I swear these counted as borders on the Lost River map that I was playing on before this. Oh, see, no, that one did. I guess the paw prints are probably just on the bottom like these, so you can't see them. Alright, we should probably sleep. Looks like our sleep meter is getting pretty low. Let's get a little snooze in. What? How did I get cream cheese on my palm? What the hell? I really like everybody's howl in this pack. I like the lower howls than the like high-pitched screechy ones. I did pick moonstones because you can customize your wolves. I think if they're not iron wolves, maybe you can do iron wolves too. But you can modify them even after. Like right now, I could go to the main menu and change how Moonstone looks if I wanted, or her howl, which is nice. I like that they have that option for those of us that want it. Especially howls, because it's like, you know, I mean, a wolf doesn't have the same howl all its life. Like, it doesn't sound the exact same every time it howls. And also, the longer howls are annoying for when you're running around doing territory stuff. In my opinion. Some people like the longer ones, but not I. I think they're obnoxious. Oh lord. No, I don't want to travel it. Looks like we have to go around this way. God, I want to play Red Dead. It's been so long since I've played the story. Like, I hop in online once in a while just to mess around. I don't really do anything productive because, like, can you really do anything in productive in Red Dead anymore? But, you know, sometimes I like to hop into Red Dead, ride my horsey around, grab some collectibles, shoot Valentine. RDO is also much more enjoyable if you have the private server mod, which like technically I don't think you're supposed to use, and like Rockstar could ban you for it, but I've been using it for like 2 or 3 years now, and it's great. Not only does it help with like performance issues, like I mean connection issues, I mean, like before I couldn't load like oops. A lot of times like the what are they called? The legendary bounties. I couldn't load into them. The missions would never load for me. But ever since I switched to my private servers, it's like a lot of the loading stuff works properly, which is really nice. Um, you also run into a lot more chance encounters because the game has less players to look for to give them the opportunity to like run into them. So it's just you. I can't climb up this. So your odds of running into it are a lot higher, which is fun. But it's fun, especially when you have friends who play. You just hop on with a couple of your friends into a private lobby, mess around. It's a good time. I don't know why private lobbies weren't a thing in Red Dead anyways. Like, they have them in GTA. I think it's stupid. Been going around areas that have like no animals. We haven't been able to hunt. We should run into something soon though, because we're gonna go back towards the middle. The outer edges of the map, animals can't spawn in. Coyotes. Like some deer. Not a bear. It's snowing. It's snowing in real life too, where I live. Alright. Let's just kind of. We'll do. Oh, that kind of sucks because then we're gonna kind of like. That's whatever. We're gonna end up passing it, but it's fine. I don't care that much. I mean, we have to get our XP up anyways, so. There's a moose. I don't really want to fight a moose. I don't think our pack is big enough for that. I don't think Quicksilver's really gonna go for moose anyways. I'm hoping to find some more mule deer. And usually they're pretty common, so... Should be able to find some. Whole lot of nothing in scent view. Oh, there's an elk carcass, though. We don't really need food. We need to find stuff to hunt. That's... Oh, I see some. That's one thing that will be really fun about playing on Unforgiving is, like, you don't have to be in scent view pretty much all the time. It'll be fun to play such a realistic game. I'm looking forward to it. Definitely what I'm going to do after I finish doing all the DLC maps and achievements. I'm gonna let them pretty much handle it as much as possible. If you're wondering why I wasn't attacking, trying to get Quicksilver to do some more damage. Because the more Quicksilver attacks, the more XP she'll get. But I think she's done for this hunt. They kind of hit a point, especially if they get hit, and then they like run around and tuck their tail, get all scared. That's okay. We'll stop here, eat, and then we will sleep for a minute. I mean, we're still at 98% for these, so I'm not too worried about them dropping. As long as they're above, like, 90 when we go to the den in the spring, I'm pretty content. Because then usually you don't have to go touch them up before fall hits, before the Young Hunter's Quest. Usually. Especially if you have the perk that makes your territory stronger and last longer. There's coyotes. I'd like to fight them, get Quicksilver's XP up even more. But they don't seem interested, so we'll keep moving. What are we at? 63 XP, 57 pounds. We definitely have a lot of pounds going. XP shouldn't be too hard to finish, but we have a lot of sleeps to do, which means that this is definitely going to drain more than I'd like. We'll see where it ends up, and we'll decide what we want to do from there, I suppose. Kind of sucks. Alright. It is what it is. At least we can boost it up a little bit with the howling. I love the music in this game. So nostalgic. Oh, there's the Enchanted Forest, right? Yeah. There's a cool dream that you can get if you sleep there. Or at least there is there was when I went over there and got the achievement for it. It was cool. I don't know if you can get it after or if it's just a one-time thing or don't know. It was cool though. Oh, you know what? Let's do an elk hunt. We got lots of health. We got lots of energy. We can take down a calf, and that'll give us. I mean, it should give Quicksilver decent XP. And if we wanted to, we could just sleep by the carcass for a while. Can you guys shut up? Damn, bro. Stop screaming. We'll just chase until one of the cabs fall. Especially because we're going in pretty much the right direction. So. Hey, the snow all melted. The heck? Okay, real quick, I'm just gonna... And we keep going. What are you doing all the way back here? Oh, that cat fell. That's good. Means that their energy and... Oh, you did too. Energy and health is going to be lower then. So that's a good thing. I think we might go for one of these before we get too far and end up out of the territory or out of the area we want to be in. Let's go for you. Oh, yeah, good choice. Very low on health. Alright, Quicksilver, get in there. There you go, atta girl. Oh, Mama came running. She's not happy. Joke's on you. I'm not scared of you. Ooh, just took like half of Quicksilver's health, though. I don't think she's gonna go in for another bite because of the fact that she lost a bunch of health. Oh, bite! You can not. That'd be cool. Yeah, that's what I thought. Get out of here. Alright. Well, you can spend a little bit of time here, I suppose. Good enough as any place to leave off. I mean, like, these ones aren't as important either, as long as, like, these outer two layers are boosted before we choose the den. That's what really matters. So we could always go and boost these all. I really gotta go out here, though, before these drain. So we'll sleep here. Then kind of see where we're at. I don't want to jinx ourselves, but I'm surprised we haven't gotten raided by wolves yet. game feels bad for me because I only have one pup. It's like, nah, you need the handicap. What are we at? 59 pounds, 68 XP. Still got a ways to go yet. That's alright. 20 more pounds and 30 more XP. That's quite a bit. That's okay. I mean, these are still above 90, so that's not bad. Could be worse. Let's head north, I think. We should probably boost these. Plus, I mean, we can always see if there's stuff to hunt along the way. We're gonna pass the den here on our way. It's up here somewhere. Oh yeah, I forget I can just do that. Come on, we need more animals, please. Quicksilver definitely isn't a super bold wolf. Like, in my previous packs, I've definitely had some very bold and non independent. What's the other? Like, very curious, very bold, like in terms of personality. Because they have personalities in this game, and like you can um give your wolf a personality when you first make them. Like there's sliders and stuff. But you can't directly see what their personalities like are set to. So like when you choose a mate, you have to basically base it off of their body language and behavior. And Runeheart kind of seemed like somewhere in the middle, like he was a little bit submissive, but and kind of on the more of a loner side, like he was more independent, which is very different from what I'm used to because all of the wolves I've had in the past have been very bold, very opposite of cautious, you know, like they just kind of rush into things, like no fear at all, especially when it comes to my pups, like they just go for it. It's kind of been a problem in the past, so this is very different. Like her hesitating to hunt is not something I'm used to. It's not like a bad thing per se, it's just different. This is gonna make it take a little longer because she's more hesitant to bite, and that's how they get XP when they hunt, is actually going in for bites. Which is why I try to bite less during hunts with the pups at this age, because then they're more likely to build more XP. This is such a cool area of the map. Ooh, I am way off. Pay attention to where you're going. Jeez. See that frame lag. It's especially bad when territories are changing, I've noticed for some reason. When the territory percentages go up significantly, when we're marking and stuff, it lags so bad. I don't know why. Mostly just during this season, though. Like during the Young Hunters quest. Otherwise, I don't really have that problem. It's weird. Ugh, stop. Jeez. Where are all the animals at, man? Haven't seen any deer in a while. And there is some on Scent View, but I want to keep heading in this direction. Jesus, you guys scared me. Goodness. Good lord. Those are pronghorn, not deer. I don't want pronghorn. They're such a pain. Too fast. Not worth it. I think once we do this, we'll just kind of head back towards, like, this area of the territory. Or, like, here. Like, the middle, basically. Because that's where the most uh, animals spawn or hang out. Because I think it's the most flat. Well, thank you. Hello, welcome in. Also, do not worry, please talk. It's so lonely in here. And thank you very much. I wish I could move my chat, but I try to put it on top of my uh stuff and then it just tabs out. It's dumb. Okay. Let's see. Well, I don't want pronghorn, bro. They're too fast. Too hard to catch. Where's all the mule deer at? Actually, we should probably sleep for the night. And then we can go. Yeah, so a little backstory. I'm going for a specific achievement, which is perfectly balanced. I'm on the Hellroaring map. It's the balanced rock den. You have to get 3 females and 3 male pups, and that's a litter of 6, which is a pretty high number for, I mean, for the game. So I'm trying to keep my litter low because it gives you a higher chance of having more pups if you have a smaller pack. So okay. So my first litter with these two is actually a litter of 7, and I wanted to keep like 2 to 3 alive, and we ended up with 1. So, you know, I mean, not exactly what I was going for, but here we are. Yeah, I'm just messing around in easy mode, hunting some achievements. I've got about 2/3 of them done on this map. I have a lot done in the entire game. I have most of them. The only ones I don't have done are the 4 left on Hellroaring, and then uh, all the new ones on the Tower Falls map, because that's a brand new map and I haven't gotten it yet. And then a couple left in multiplayer. But I'm going to finish Hellroaring, then I'm going to probably get Tower Falls and get that one done. But I've been playing on this legacy for a very, very long time. These are, I only have, these 2 wolves and 1 pup in this pack in specific, but this is a multi-generational legacy that I've been playing for a long time. Started on Amethyst Mountain, and we've gone through all of the maps, getting all of the achievements. It's very much fun. Alright. Oh, there we go. Mule deer is what I'm looking for. Because we're at 69. Let's see if we can't get her XP up a bit here. Yeah, I mean, I knew the Tower Falls map was coming out, and then it just dropped, like, less than a week ago. And then they added, like, 15 new achievements, and I was like, how could you do this to me? I was almost done with 100%ing the game. It felt so much betrayal. But I like achievement hunting. I have quite a few games 100% completed in my Steam library. I don't even know how many I have in this game. There's so many achievements in this game. Like, I don't know how... What the heck? Did you see that? What just happened with these hoof prints here? What is going on? That was weird. Okay. They were backwards, and then forwards, and then backwards again. I am confusion. What in the world? Okay. They're down here. I saw them. That's a buck. I don't really want to go for the buck. There was a doe there, too. I think it went this way. No, those are pronghorn. Ah, there you are. Knew I saw you. Is the Tower Falls only $10? Dang. I might have to get it. Oh, I'm not even in my territory anymore. I wasn't paying attention. That's less than ideal. I think we're gonna abandon that one. I don't want to be outside of our territory. A moose. Hello, moose. You're too big for us to take on, but that's okay. That sucks that the mule deer went into the other territory. It's okay, we'll find more. They are usually pretty abundant. I would also like to find some elk. Oh gosh! Almost ran straight into some bison. No, thank you. Those guys are scary. They're not so bad when you have a bigger pack. Aw, thank you very much. I'm glad that you enjoy. I have some really fun stuff planned for some actual videos. I just wanted to do some live streaming in between working on my bigger videos because I have some big projects I got working on. Very excited about. But to fill the void in between, I figured some live streaming of some of my favorite games could be fun. Oh, here we go. Some more. Oh, they're right there. Hello. That's actually a fawn too, so it's perfect because we don't really need the food as much. I just want the XP, unfortunately. That's the thing about playing in easy mode is like the hunger drain's pretty slow and like they provide so much food. So, especially when you only have one pup to feed. Ah. Speaking of which, yes. Get her. I need Quicksilver to do as much damage as possible. Well, not necessarily damage. She just has to bite. Pups don't really do a lot of damage. But at least she gets XP from every bite she does. Where'd she go? Oh, there she is. Runeheart's just taking the brunt of the mom deer. Doe. There you go, Quicksilver. Good job. Good job. Yeah, I remember killing a bison in multiplayer. There's an achievement for that. That was fun. Have you done any of the multiplayer saga since that update came out? 'Cause that's what I have all the achievements left in now for multiplayer because I haven't really had anybody to play it with. Try to get my boyfriend to do it, but he's not very into Wolfquest. I'm kind of the animal nerd, so how are our territories looking? Oh, these are starting to get low already. I hate that. Okay. That's alright. What are we at now after that? 72? Oh my gosh, I forget how slow this game progresses during these quests, or this one in specific. Like, we took down a whole deer and she only got 3 XP. 3%. It's ridiculous. This is gonna be a long process. I suppose we should probably sleep so she can heal. Just sucks because every time you sleep, these drop so much during the Young Hunters quest. Probably gonna have to go around and re-up them before we hit spring and choose a den, unfortunately. But oh well. Wow, those coyotes didn't want no smoke. Alright, well, more mule deer, let's go. I mean, in my experience, and I think part of it is just because Quicksilver is a little more of a cautious wolf than a bold wolf than what I've had in the past. But when you only have a couple pups or like it's only like your first litter, I find that hunting mule deer actually gets their XP up faster than elk. I don't know why that is. I think it might be because they're more inclined to go after mule deer because they don't do as much damage to them as elk do. At least, it's just a theory, but that's what I've found in my experience. Oh crap, I'm gonna have to go take care of that. Well, actually, I'll have to see where it is. I kind of forgot that my territory can be adjusted now that we're not, I had a map before, because I had, like, 4 achievements that I was working on consecutively in 1 year, and I, like, made a map in MS Paint of what I should work on in what order. It was fun. Did that yesterday. Now she's getting in there. She just needs to build a little more confidence. I mean, the more hunts we do, the better she'll get. So XP grows exponentially the more you progress into this quest, so we'll get there. Now she's really going at it. Much better than before. See, and then now she has her tail tucked. So I think once they tuck their tails and kind of start like running around in circles, then they won't attack anymore. I could be wrong, but that's what it feels like. Oh yeah, I've definitely lost pups to mule deer before. I mean, they're definitely dangerous too, don't get me wrong. But I think they just I think they do better with the XP for some reason. What was I gonna work on? I totally forgot. 75. Again, only 3 XP. That's so odd. Hmm. Oh well. Hey, there's no carcass over there. Oh, I think that's our elk carcass, actually. That's funny. Oh, something's mad at us. It's a cougar. I can hear the music. Actually, it's probably a good thing. We should fight it. Get her XP up even more. Her health is okay, so... There we go. She's definitely getting a lot braver, that's for sure, which is good. Get out of here. You can't have it. This is our carcass. Begone, kitty. Oops. Why am I running? Yeah, so see, now her tail is tucked. I don't think she'll attack anymore. Quicksilver, I mean. Oh no, she did. Okay, well that theory's out the door. There we go. Good job. Alright, well now we should probably sleep, so she heals. Oh no, because we have that other... That's what I was gonna do. They're taking our territory over there. You know what? They can have it, actually, because the only part that's really important is right here. And if they take, like, you know, this area, I don't care. I honestly don't care if our territory shrinks a little bit. The only reason it was this big was because when I was doing the achievements last year, I had to go from here to here to here, down to here, and then over here. So I needed this whole space. But now I just really need this space. I like having smaller territories, less to take care of. Granted, I mean, you're more susceptible to, you know, den raids and stuff, but on easy mode, it's really not that big of a deal. I mean, especially when you have a larger pack. I don't right now, but, you know, we eventually will. And I'm not too worried about it. I'm not too worried about losing pups either, because I'm just going for that one achievement. Alright, have fun. Thanks for joining. It was nice to have somebody in here to chat. Alright, now where to... Let's see. I'm not sniffing a whole lot of nothing here, so... What are we at here? 64 pounds, still 75 XP. Okay, definitely want to get something else hunted today, I think. Well, I suppose we can go attack them now. Why not? Now that everybody's healed up. They're all the way down there. I kind of want them to take that one. I was only expanded way out here because there was a rendezvous site here, right here that I needed, and I was like, do I want all three? And then I did it because it was right on the edge. For safety. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, oh, oh. I heard the music. There we go. Runeheart, you gotta let Quicksilver get in there, man. She's the one who needs the XP. I don't think you do. You're the dad. Wow, he really just took all of that. Yeah, definitely check out your stuff too. Love to find some more Wolfquest people. Oh, man. I probably didn't really give you any XP. Oh, what? That one gave you 4%? You took like one bite. But make it make sense. What? Ay, this game. Alright. Casual. I'm gonna let them take that hex down there. Just because, like, I want this to be even. And then, if they keep coming for more, I'm gonna stop them from taking these ones. But they can have that one. Let's go after another one, just to see if it'll boost us even more. Plus, I don't think Quicksilver lost, like, any health in that, so... Why not? Are either of you fawns? I think these are both does. But that's fine. These guys are pretty quick too, but not as fast as Pronghorn, thankfully. And when you're in easy mode, these guys are super easy to hunt. Oh goodness. Okay, we're fighting in the river. Cool. Actually, it's a creek. I'm stuck. Need to fix this really quick. I just realized that my chat is like covering everything, so let me... There you go. My bad, I apologize for that. I didn't even do anything for that hunt. We are leaving so many carcasses around the map. It's ridiculous. But, you know, I mean, we're feeding the local wildlife. It's fine. Let's sleep for a little bit. Okay, it looks like they stopped taking, so I'm fine with that. It's a good number. This is honestly a perfect little size territory. It's a little big. Like, I'd like to shrink it just a tiny bit, but with the den being like right at this corner, it's hard because I want to keep us at the edge here. So I think our size right now is pretty much perfect. Okay. What are we at? 82.65. Not bad. So we need 18% more XP and 15 more pounds. So that should be about, give or take, 4 to 5 more hunts and like 3 to 5 more sleeps. So honestly, I think we should just do a hunt, sleep, do a hunt, sleep. That's, I think, what we'll aim for. Ooh, there's a elk herd over here. Yeah, actually, this is in the right direction too, so why don't we just go for an elk? I don't know if it's going to give us more or less XP, but we'll give it a shot. Oh, actually, mule deer right here. Never mind. Why bother running looking for an elk herd when we can just go right here? Oh, and they're literally right here. Okay, even better. Sprint faster, Quicksilver. That's why I named you that way. It's gonna be really ironic if she has really bad stats for speed. Good girl. Good job. Excellent. This is really distracting. The in and out of the territory hexes. Definitely in a corner area. Yes. Oh, this is obnoxious. Okay. How did that put us? 85 and 66? Okay. Well, we could go take that other fawn on. Where did they go? I think they went this way, yeah? They probably didn't go too far. Yeah, they're right there. You didn't lose that much health. Let's just do this too. Double up the hunt. Hopefully double up the XP. And then we'll sleep. Ooh, bison. Not interested in the bison. Those guys are scary. Oh no, I have hiccups. Oh gosh. Come on, Quicksilver, get in there. Are you just not gonna? Are you done? Alright. Be that way. Okay. Good enough for me. What are we at now? 88 and 67. Getting close. Let's go for some more. I hope we got some snow coming in. Walking in a winter wonderland. You know, Yellowstone is somewhere that I've always wanted to visit in real life. One day I'm gonna. That'll be cool. I actually saw wolves once in real life in Wisconsin. That's where I live, is Wisconsin. I saw wolves here once. That was pretty cool. Wasn't anywhere near where I live, but it was cool. Where the heck is Quicksilver? There you are. You have a rabbit in your mouth? Girl. Priorities, please. I think she dropped it. Yeah. Okay, good. There you go. I'm just trying to protect Quicksilver. That way she can get in there and do as much bites as possible. I'm getting sick of Runeheart being the one to kill these. 94. That was a big jump in XP. That's good, though. The river's really loud here, and it's not even coming from the right direction. I submitted it as a bug report yesterday, because I've noticed that on this map, the river sounds for the creek and the river, the Yellowstone River, and Hellroaring Creek. Maybe the other water, too. I haven't really explored up here much. They sound like they're coming from the wrong spot. Like, right now it sounds like I'm in the middle of the water. Like, it's coming from, like, right here. And it's obnoxious. Okay, now it's silent. What the heck? I'm so confused. Now it's really quiet. Ugh, the river sounds are broken for sure, bro. Did I turn name tags off? Oops. My bad. How are we looking? 94 and 69. Pretty dang close, I would say. Let's kind of head back in a little bit. A lot easier to see other animals now when there's a huge plain of a huge field of just straight snow. Able to spot deer relatively easily. Well, if, you know, the render distance in this game is a bit higher, at least. I think that's a cougar. I think it might be right by the carcass, yeah. We can fight that to get some XP, but I don't think it's worth it. Those are pronghorn. Just looking to see if there's any elk or any mule deer, because those would be the ones that would be worth it. Elk calf would probably be perfect right now, because I'm guessing it might be enough to get us to 100% XP, and then we could just stay there for like 2 or 3 nights, or 2 or 3 sleeps, I mean, and then it would be enough to finish the quest. There's a moose. But unfortunately, the smells are coming from that direction, and I don't want to go that direction. So I want to stick inside of the territory, especially towards the middle here. Ideally. There's a mule deer right there. We'll go for the doe. Bucks are faster and have more health, harder to kill. Does are a little easier. I guess a mule deer doe should probably be enough to feed us too. I mean, there's only 3 of us, and we're already pretty much full, so I suppose. I don't know if it'll be enough XP though. But I guess we'll find out. Good job, Quicksilver. Good job. She's doing great. "100%. Perfect. Okay, then we should be able to just sleep here, and I think we'll be golden. As long as we don't get harassed by too many predators. Oh, I need to adjust. Stretch out for a minute. Yeah, coyotes I'm not worried about. Honestly, I just care about Quicksilver eating. I don't even need to. Because when we go to the next quest, it'll autofill our hunger anyways. But she has to stay fed to continue growing to 80 pounds. She only got 1% grown, or 1 pound grown, I mean, overnight. Jesus. This game. Sleep some more. Okay, this is actually frustrating. There really needs to be an option for accelerated time in single player. There's an option for accelerated time in multiplayer to make the game go faster. But for making the game easier and more enjoyable for some players, there needs to be an option for accelerated time. Because it's just kind of obnoxious sometimes how long things take in this game. And especially for stuff like this, where it's like, you know, when I play on my accurate or unforgiving with my Iron Wolf and stuff, like, yes, I want it to be normal time and I want it to be hard and accurate, you know, like I want it to be realistic. But this is just, I just want to get achievements and I just want it to be easy and go quickly, and it's just obnoxious. It's not an enjoyable experience. Get out of here, bro. Did you see that one take a bite of our food? Because I did. This one. Get out of here, bro. This one with the folded ear. Yeah, you better run. Oh my god, coyotes too? Get out of here. Be gone, peasants. Oh, but now you're 73 pounds? Like, what? Doesn't make any sense. Passing time overnight or like a significant amount of time sleeping should make you grow a bunch. Not 1 pound. But then running around fighting wolves made you gain 2 pounds? Like, what? Where's the logic in that? Ooh, a Wolverine. That's pretty cool. Those guys are animal special to this map, which is cool to see. See, she's not gaining anything now. I don't get it. I really don't understand how the mechanics work sometimes. Or don't work, is what I should say, because it just doesn't make any sense. Like, it's not like she's not eating. She's at 100%. I don't know, man. I'm really getting over this whole gaining 1 pound at a time thing. That's not cool. Now these are all freaking 50. Ugh, God, I'm so done with this game. And this, folks, is why, even though I have over 600 hours in this game, I still gave it a negative review on Steam. Because some of the mechanics don't make any freaking sense. And the developers don't acknowledge it. And they say, no, it's because it's realistic. No, it's a realistic simulation of a wolf's life. No, it's a game, and it's frustrating as heck, bro. Fix your stuff. Doesn't make any sense. Whatever. I'm not even gonna try and figure it out or make logic of it. I don't care anymore. I already acknowledged the fact that this is all low and I'm gonna have to fix it at some point. During the freaking Raise Pups quest. Because I don't really want to do it now or before I hit spring and have the next litter. I would rather wait and do it later. Wolverine. Three more pounds. We can get there. This guy is really annoying. This is like the fourth time he's came up to our carcass. Like, dude, give it a... Okay, well, that's extra annoying. Looks like we have to go deal with that now. Who knows? Maybe she'll get to 80 pounds in the process of this, because that makes more sense. You know, running around, you know, that makes you gain weight faster than sleeping after eating. Right. Oh man. Woo! You guys are not taking my stuff from me. I said earlier that I really like the setup of our current territory. You can't have it. Look at this cute little cabin. Huh. I like the Lost River map a lot because of the fact that some of the buildings have interiors that you can go into. I think that map is really fun. I had a lot of fun playing on that one. That was the last one that I did, was Lost River. I just finished all the achievements on that a couple weeks ago. It was a good time. Lots to do and lots to see, lots to explore on that map. That is a lot of wolves. This feels unfair and outnumbered. This is a 3v5. I don't think this is fair. Come on. Let me! Freaking, I want to see what his health is. He's got... Okay. Come on now, let me go. I want to find the wolf with the lowest health here. Let me go! Oh my Lanta, this is just obnoxious. Stop it. Cheese and rice, man. Come here. Because when you find one with low health, you just go after that one. And then they stop. It's incredible. You guys gonna, like, howl with me so we can get this rally going, or...? There we go. Alright, well, I suppose we can sleep here. I think everybody has high enough hunger. She should heal. Quicksilver, I mean. So let's just get it done. And maybe we'll hit 80. Wow, you're expecting. Who would have thunk? There we go. Finally. Goodness gracious, golly me, that was a process. Alright. Let's move on to the next quest and see how many pups. Jesus, it's so loud every time, it scares me. I don't know why it's so loud. Alright. Let's see what size litter we end up with on this one. Because we could get the achievement this time. We could, it's possible. I'm hoping. I am not, like, super enthusiastic or, like, optimistic about it because my mate is a 4-star diversity wolf, which I was like, when I came to this map and was looking for a mate, I was like, oh, that'll be perfect. I'll go for a 4-star because it gives us a good chance of having higher number litters. And now I also have the Youthful Prowess perk, which gives us a chance to have a higher number of pups in a litter as well. So my concern is it's just going to keep pumping out 7 pup litters, because of the fact that we have like all of the odds stacked for having a very high number of pups in a litter. So I'm worried that it's just going to keep giving us 7 instead of giving us 6, which is what we need. And not only do we need 6, but we need 3 of each pup. We need 3 girls, 3 boys. So like the odds of it happening, I'm concerned, are quite low. But maybe, if it doesn't happen, if we get another litter of 7, oh, almost passed it. If we get another litter of 7 this year, I think I might not use the Youthful Prowess perk next year. Just because of the fact that we have a 4-star mate. I don't think it's really necessary. Like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But there might be different, better perks that we could get instead. That'll actually give us a better chance. Oh, I can't see the litter until I choose the perks. Dang it. I forgot. Yeah, so this one, more likely to have a larger litter of pups next year. I definitely want this one. Let's go for the speed upgrade again, because that's what I got last time, since I have -1. Do I want it? Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna do it. Hey! No way! I can't believe we actually got that! Holy crap! Second try. Are you kidding me? That's awesome. Dude, I'm so happy about that. That's so cool. Sweet. Yes. Yes! That is freaking awesome. Oh, that's gonna save me so much time now that that's done already, because that's such an RNG based thing. Like that could have taken as long as it wanted to. Like I might not have even gotten it with Moonstone and Runeheart as the alphas. I might have had to pass the pack down. Could have been here for years with this pack. I can't believe we got that. So now, with that being done, the only achievements I have left on this map are Hunter's Homestay, which is spending 5 days at the rendezvous site at the Hunter's Lean-To, which the issue with that is the Hunter's Lean-To is all the way up here, and our territory is all the way down here, and that is not ideal. So, and then the other one is taking a swim with your pups in the pool below Cottonwood Falls, which Cottonwood Falls is located right around here-ish, which again, way outside of our territory. And then the other one is kill the cystic elk in the Snowberry Herd, which is only on the map in the fall, and it's in the northern part, aka the area that's outside of the national park boundaries, so where the hunters are during the fall. So, I guess right now, our options. What do we want to do here? I mean, obviously we have to raise this litter, and we're going to keep them here, because that just makes the most sense. We're not going to transport an entire litter of pups through a bunch of rival territory. However, since we now have Quicksilver, she could stay here with the pups, and me and Runeheart can go out and start carving more territory in the meantime. And plus, these are already running low anyways, some of them at least, and I didn't care about them too much. So then by the time that we end up needing to move up here with the pups, we could technically get to the rendezvous site with them if we go this way. We would have to go through rival territory, but what we could do is me and Runeheart could take out the alphas of this pack, and then the pack will disband, most likely, and we can pass through this territory safely, because by the time that we have to move the pups into the new rendezvous site, I don't imagine this will be fully depleted yet, so a new pack won't have moved in yet to replace them. So it would be technically 100% safe to just walk straight through here. Well, 100% is not technically true, but safe from the rival pack, I mean, that would have been here. So I think that might end up being what we do. And me and Runeheart can go start up in this corner since there's nobody in these hexes. We can start up here, kind of work our way over, maybe work our way down. Because I think what we'll do is kind of like an L shape, just like a 3x3 L shape. Because we just need to be able to get up to here for the summer. We'll spend our summer up here. And then, actually, that doesn't work, does it? Because we need to come down here with the pups for that swimming in the pool thing. So technically, it would make more sense to travel from here to here and then all the way to here. But that's a lot of traveling with young pups. I'm almost wondering if it would be more efficient to just wait until these pups, and try to keep as many of this litter alive as we can, unlike the last one, and just wait until these guys hit young hunter's age, aka this fall, and then we just abandon this territory and go carve out the new one with the new pups. Because then we'll get XP from fighting the other wolves, and we'll hunt as we go, and we'll carve out new territory as we go, which means that they'll also be visiting new borders too, so we can knock out all 3 of the quest goals while we do it. It's probably the smarter way to do it. It'll take longer because then we technically have to stay in Hellroaring for another year, but like, I've only been here for a year. This is only the 2nd year on Hellroaring. Like, this map has gone really fast for me, so I guess I wouldn't be too upset about it. But I'm very pleased about this outcome. This is pretty freaking cool. Very, very cool. Look at all these babies. Look at Quicksilver. She's so happy. Got some younger siblings. Got some really pretty puppy coats going on in here. Really like this one right here. It's light gray. Pretty boy. Got a pretty, like, chocolatey brown. She's gonna be, he's gonna be pretty too when he grows up. And I love these, like, classic gray coats. That's why Quicksilver was my favorite out of the litter. Just love the, like, gray wolf coat, you know? I'm not as big a fan of the black ones. And I only kept Moonstone because the frosty coat is one of my favorites in the game. I know it's very white, but, and it's, you know, not very typical of a real gray wolf, but I think they're gorgeous. So yeah, I think that's what the plan's gonna be. I think we're just gonna raise these pups up till we hit young hunters. We're gonna abandon this section of territory, so I'm not even gonna worry about marking it. And if anybody takes any territory, I'm not gonna worry about it. And then we'll travel up here. And you know what? We'll even stop at Cottonwood Falls. We'll stop at the pool and see if we can actually do it with the young hunters or not. Because I don't know if it'll count or let us with them at that age. They might be too old or like not considered like pups anymore to be able to get that achievement or to be able to unlock it. They might have to be like younger than that. So we'll give it a shot and see if it works. Because then if that's the case, we don't even need to do the L shape. Because if we just go straight here and go up, we just need this section of territory. Just like a block out of the top of the map. So I guess we'll see how it goes. But yeah. I think for now, this is a pretty good spot to end it. We made some really good progress. We got a achievement that I was not expecting to get this easily. Very, very pleased about that. But I have some work I need to do on some other projects, so I am going to go get some stuff done on that, and I definitely want to do some more streaming for this, so stay tuned. I'm excited to share some more stuff with you guys. Thank you very much for tuning in and joining me. I had a lot of fun, and I will see you all next time.